What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the workshop. So far, we've laid the groundwork for things to consider before you start building. I don't think it's worth messing around with designs that might not live up to your expectations. So we're going to start this series building a SKRAM subwoofer. This is a design by Josh Ricci. It's currently hosted on jwsound.live, another serious pioneer who's advancing the field of DIY audio. The SKRAM might be the best available open source design that utilizes a 21-inch driver. It can use a variety of different drivers. Some are a little more on the budget end, and some are a little more expensive. It allows for a flexible crossover point to your top speakers. It can be moved by a single individual. It is technically a sixth order bandpass in parallel, which has a front loaded horn and a lower tuned vented port. Here's the design, here's the plans, and here's how I'd map it out. This video is all about the cut sheet. There are some programs that can do this for you, but I tend to just use graph paper. I'd start mapping out the largest panels and then fill in the smaller pieces in the offcuts. Most of the sheets of wood that I use are 4 foot by 8 foot, and I try to make my cuts along the 48-inch axis with my track saw. It's easier than trying to make an 8-foot cut all the way across the board. Even if it means making a little more waste, I think it's worth it for the accuracy. Trying to make an 8-foot cut across a board is a challenge. I will be deviating slightly from the official plans, and I'm going to point out where I'm doing so, but it also doesn't make any meaningful difference in the cabinet. I'm favoring 18 millimeter wood versus 12 millimeter in general, especially for the bracing pieces, because 18 millimeter wood is what's available to me. I can only get sheets of 12 millimeter ply that are 30 inch by 30 inch, and I'll be using those pieces for the visible bracing that's in the front of the cabinet. All of the bracing that's buried inside in the rear chamber that no one will ever see, I will use the 18 millimeter offcuts that I have. The way I'll be building it, you'll need 3 sheets of 18 millimeter ply that are 4 foot by 8 foot, and 1 sheet of 30 inch by 30 inch, which is 75 centimeters squared, of 12 millimeter ply. I'll be using this 12 millimeter ply for pieces R and I, the bracing that's hidden in the rear chamber, which is M, N, S, and T. I'll use the offcuts from the 18 millimeter wood. All together, there are 21 different types of pieces and 41 different pieces total, which might look a bit intimidating, but a lot of the cuts are just rectangular pieces, and I'm going to be walking you through all the more challenging fabrication steps. I spend a lot more time thinking about what I'm going to do than actually doing it, because I want to get it done right the first time around. So this is one of them. I like to map out my cut sheet before I actually dive in. But I think we're actually ready to do that. We're gonna build this thing starting in the next video. I hope you build along with me. Please subscribe if you want to keep up to date, and thanks for tuning in.